What's up, I'm Brian here, doing another video for you guys, and this time we're taking a look at more of the Blokees Transformers Galaxy Defenders Series 4, aka Tyrant Fury. Now, these are going to be the last of the characters, last of the molds, but might not be the last that we actually see of the reveals, because we still have the hidden armor type versions. In the previous waves, we got a hidden version of two of the characters, which is like kind of like a chase thing. And then we got the 1-up, which is hard to find, and those are the hidden armor type that comes with a bunch of armor pieces. So I think we have images of the hidden type, but not the hidden armor type. So first of all, we've got Rodimus Prime. We already taken a look at the regular version of the Rodimus. This is the hidden version, and it seems to include a matrix of leadership, which I think is really cool. You can see that it plugs underneath. It doesn't seem to have the full, ring sections around it, but I understand why. It's at such a small scale, and to plug in the hands, it kind of needs that. But it is still cool that we're getting a matrix of leadership, especially at the scale, especially considering that this can actually work with a lot of the other Blokees things. So that's pretty cool. And it seems to come with almost like a flare effect that you can detach on the front. I'm not sure if it's already attached, like it's pre-molded into it, but it looks like it might be a separate piece. So that's pretty cool. You get the, I hear you, Optimus, I'm now rising as the Prime thing. So that's really nice. I'm pretty sure that the Rodimus is going to have some sort of metallic deco. I guess we'll have to wait and see, but the spoiler looks really cool. I do believe that we saw an image of the box, and it seems like the hidden armor type is going to have a much bigger spoiler, but I could be wrong about that. That's speculation there. But yeah, this version of Rodimus looks pretty cool. And then we've got another image of the dinosaur mode Grimlock. So this one is also going to be the hidden version, so it's going to have the metallic gold, metallic silver, you can even see maybe metallic red in the eyes. It's basically the exact same mold that we already got, but more metallic. Again, that's something that they usually do, which I think is really cool. That's the one I'm going to go after, because I actually have the hidden version of Grimlock, so for the metallic one, I'd like to get a matching metallic one. Anyways, moving on, we also get Rodimus Prime with the trailer. So this is the alt mode of the Rodimus, and I think this is pretty awesome. First of all, it is at such a small scale, but I feel like this one is more in line with what's going on with Transformers than Inferno, because Inferno just looks like a tiny fire truck. I don't mind what they did there, but this is definitely something that's associated with Transformers. This is a Transformer alt mode. I love the pipes. You can see they're plugged on the sides. You can see that it attaches from a pin. You can even see the little spoiler inside of there. The orange is very nice. I like how the front of the vehicle is just small enough, just compact enough to still flow with the rest of the vehicle. It looks really good, so I'm on board with that. Anyways, moving on, we also have another Autobot vehicle, and this one I'm actually very surprised by. It is Wheeljack's alt mode. Now, Wheeljack is based on a Lancia. It seems like they changed up the proportions quite a bit, but you still have the green and red on the top. You even have the windows, which have some maybe cell shading or something with that. I like the black scoop at the bottom. It's, majority, it's made of white plastic. And I think that's kind of cool that we're kind of going back with some of the characters and giving them alt modes, because Wheeljack was actually presented in, I think it was Series 2 of the Galaxy Defenders, so I think that's pretty awesome. And then moving on, we have Hound. So this is going to be the transparent glittering Hound, and considering his association with holograms, that could actually work out pretty well. So it's got transparent gray, it's got the transparent dark green, which kind of looks like maybe a minty green. And then you can also see that the thighs are going to be a different color, and the waist is going to be a different color. The waist looks like it's going to be a darker tint, while the thighs are going to be like this light green. He comes with his own custom weapon. He comes with his own custom shoulder cannon. I love the boxy helmet. It just looks really nice, and I'm glad they're doing more with Hound, because I feel like he's an underrated character. And then we've got Shockwave. Shockwave we already had in Series 3, but we had the hologram or glittering version of Shockwave. So now we're getting the full colored version of Shockwave, and now I definitely guaranteed want this set, because I like the glittering Shockwave, but I mean, I need my regular version. Come on, give me it. So that's pretty awesome. I like the pink hand. I like the transparent gun. I like the printing on the chest. It seems very similar to what they already did with the glittering version. You've got the yellow eye. Now, I just realized that there's no gold version of any of the characters. There's no brilliant version. There's only a couple of like glittering ones. So that's interesting that they decided to opt out on that. I thought that we would got maybe a glittering version of maybe Starscream, or hell, maybe they would have done Shockwave first, and then we got the regular Shockwave. Or sorry, the brilliant, not glittering. But yeah, it seems like all we get is glittering ones, which is fine. I'm just surprised. Anyways, what do you guys think of this wave? Please comment below, let me know. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and all those fun dudettes. And we'll see you guys next time.